chances to be in front. Maybe the interval has just helped him get his head together. Yize, if anything, grew in confidence as the session went on. Started to look really good towards the end of it. Made that 63 in frame 4. Long way to go. There's still a possible 7 frames to play to reach the final of this events. And he is right up there at the moment. If he were to win the tournament, he would be top of that going to the Welsh Open, the last counting event. Neil Robertson and Karen Wilson, of course, we.
There you can see it. It's trying to land through that gap, get down for the blue or lower value.
1.
Down the gap, but it's not too bad as well.
Level in the match. Time to reset as they restart and try and just up his game. Highest break just 50, and that was in
8.
When he missed that red to the middle. He broke down in the 3rd frame. There's the pot success. He's not go up as the match goes on. Xiao at 86% and Yize are at 84. But we know when he clicks into, like he was in the audience, just applauding his opponent.
Thank you. 15. $22.
God, he can chip away at the reds around the pink. Page about the black being tied up.
$28.
Had a chance to regroup. I'm sure he was a little rattled. 2 each, the way things had gone. I think Dave made the point. He was little of the flow that we've seen all season from him. Maybe a conscious effort to just
35. $42.
So maybe they both do. Once the top one's potted, then of course the other one's free. So a lot of prompting on his first red when he got a nudge on a red and got on the pink. But other than that, it's been all skill.
$49.
And it looks like he's trying to just change things up here, be a bit more positive, think more positively. Which I'm sure he feels he has to do with Yize.
$56.
So this is another red and a pink after that. Would be enough. This red in open, exactly what he was looking for.
63.
applause was for frame ball, but of course it's only one snooker. But if this red goes in, then pretty much done and dusted this frame. And this is more like it from Xiao Guodong.
Thank you. 70.
It's all about coming back stronger, isn't it? Back. Best of 11 is a fairly long match in one session. And he looks a different player to in the early frames.
It's for the venue to sell the spectators refreshments and for the spectators to enjoy refreshments, but so often it will help a player.
Xiao Guodong.
Certainly done the trick for Xiao Guodong. He's just got himself together again, so that puts him back in front at 3-2. So Yize got himself right back into it from 2-0 down, but Xiao Guodong has played a very good frame there. Break of 76, the highest of the match so far. Has restored his lead at 3-2. Best of 11, first to 6 to reach the Scottish Open final. And that's ranking event of.
Thin contact on this red would be perfect, just to avoid the one on the way back up the table. Deciding to play the containing shot, but there is.
One.
Oh dear. Well,
Rize, one.
how significant is that? That was a moment. It was a
One.
Well, if he can keep up the work he did in the previous frame, get his two-frame lead back, he'd be feeling a lot better than he was at the mid-session. The cue ball has gone a little too close to the side cushion for comfort.
Five.
Just mindful of this pink under his shirt.
He's got up and black.
13.
Played it kind of safely to finish. Consider playing on a high value colour here, maybe pink down the cushion, black, same pocket as the reds going in, one of the two.
Okay. 17.
It's quite a good shot there. Not a lot of room to play with. just goes straight on, doesn't it? Doesn't get anywhere near the pot.
One.
Just felt he was starting to get on top there. Maybe that's what has annoyed him. He's going well here. I think he'd landed slightly awkwardly, but the effort he made to pot it, goodness, not even close.
6. 7. Yeah. Baize, 12.
He looks very surprised.
Xiao Guodong.
It is a surprise when that.
One.
Been a match full of unexpected moments, really. You know, mistakes and incidents coming. You can't really. So they can be quite scratchy affairs sometimes.
Four. Ten.
Keeping an eye on the scores, not that many in front, 25. And I think he was just looking at trying to play on the red directly below the cue ball. That one on the user needs a snooker or two.
Eighteen.
So the next positional shot.
Well, he got down to play it, didn't he? Got up again.
Xiao Guodong,
He seemed
23.
quite happy with it. Just needed the pink as well.
What a chance this is.
One.
What a chance. It's come from nowhere. Good shot.
Seven.
Even the cue ball was no good, was it? The cue ball was just in the middle of the table.
It's a brilliant shot to get there. He'd like to. Yes, he needs the lot. It's the last, you feel, difficult part of this. You'll have to negotiate that. Mr. Red into the opposite corner in the same sort of area earlier in the match. That's to come. Probably a lot will depend how he gets on the blue, with what kind of position he can get on the 2 or 3 times as easy from there.
23.
So this next shot is big. Get a nice angle.
Twenty-seven.
That's where he wants to be.
Thirty-two.
Doesn't want to be straight. Little angle.
Hold on. Wow.
After
all that, he's left a sitter.
Yeah, I mean, it's a real signal actually for him, because if he'd have had an angle, he could just roll it in.
Ping at pace, and it's 4-2 Xiao. Big frame.
Big.
Yize looked like he would land a big blow, but unfortunately for him, the opposite emotion as he sat down, he looked really upset to have not secured that 6th frame and made it 3-3. Trust 4-2. Looking now to stay in this match.
In one, got his 2-frame lead back. It's not looking good. Have a re-rack this if cue ball ends up right in amongst the reds. Bit of eye contact, it might be a re-rack. I think they're going to set them up again.
Re-rack, Ollie, please.
Otherwise we'll be wasting our time, because that's going nowhere, that frame. So we'll do it all again.
Yeah, I mean, it was all resolved, you know, pretty quickly. There was no bravado. I don't you get that so much these days. So many matches to play, so much snooker to play. So we've had a re-rack in frame 7. It's a big frame, this, because Xiao Guodong has pulled clear at 4-2. So if he can get to 5-2, he only needs 1 for victory. Pressures on Yize a little here.
Well, he hit this extremely hard. He needs to get a kiss on the bolt colour, slow it down, but I think he hit a combination of too thin.
It was like a magnet pulling it towards that pocket,
Xiao
wasn't it?
Guodong.
He just was relentless.
I think what's happened is that Guodong has really kept him quiet, and that's the hard thing to do with Yize. We've seen what he free in this match at all. A lot of that is credit to his opponent. And Guodong can play better than this, but he has kind of stopped.
Seven. $14. $21.
One thing I do feel about semi-finals is however you win them, I don't think it has much reproduce that against Xiao in the final. And equally, we've seen players struggle to win matches in semi-finals. Ryan Day at the British. So it's about getting through this semi-final. And then there's room and there's time tomorrow to start to produce your best snooker, maybe.
28.
I mean, all these tournaments over the years, you know, you might see a brilliant final, but I mean, I can think of maybe a Stephen Hendry in his prime might have won a tournament and played well in every round. Fudge your way through matches sometimes along the way.
I guess the one in recent memory who did do it was John Higgins, wasn't it, at the Players' Championship, where he just basically destroyed everybody in every department, scoring, safety, everything.
Yeah, that's right, you did.
$40. $41. Thank you. 47.
Well, without, I suppose you can chip the green onto the cushion. That's maybe what he's thinking about. Yeah. I think he might as well just roll behind it, to be honest. See why people, the miss might get called closer to the line. in the frame from Wu Yize happened, it was because Guodong opened up a couple of reds which he should never have touched. He doesn't want to develop the red by the black or the other two reds here either, because they're still a way back into the frame.
One.
Especially when it can pop like that.
Eight.
The black is going to be the important part of the frame if it's going to be won by Wu Yize. Not sure how he gets that in play just yet.
15.
Right now, with right hand side. Difficult shot to play though. Oh, he's played on the loose red. That red was going to go in the middle, which would have been
$29.
what are we watching here? Because he's done brilliantly to get this far. Played it very well.
45.
Well, they very nearly stole the last frame, of course. The pink was slightly awkward, but it's on its spot here.
$40.
Xiao Guodong has made half century, and this frame was heading towards a 5-2 lead.
42.
Well, this really is.
45.
He came to the table. There was nothing there.
$49.
Yes, we mentioned John Higgins, didn't we, earlier in the frame, and this is sort of clearance you associate with him.
This is just
54.
hard to believe that he could clear up from here. He's 2 balls away from achieving it. It's absolutely
60.
brilliant break, this.
The black to keep himself in the semi-final. What a clearance from Wu Yize. That was pure class. Xiao Guodong made all the running, but Wu Yize steals the frame. It's 4-3.